What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the vlog. We're here at the Richie Bros auction. We're already delivering this. Actually picked it up about 30 minutes ago. We only went like 10 miles, you know. So let's do a quick overview on the load. We got this thing is approximately about 15k in the pounds, and that one is probably about the same. So I didn't even scale them because we're only going 10 miles. Anyway, your standard 4 points of securement on all four, right? And obviously enough working load limits to get it. But yes, I know I'm supposed to put something on here to secure this, but like I said, we're only going 10 miles, you know. Yeah, I know I'm not supposed to be trying to make excuses, but this one right here I did secure because you see how, like, we're literally kind of illegal right now at the moment, if you see it. You're not supposed to do that. I mean, like on a 53, I guess you can get a permit. We ain't getting no permit for no 10 miles. Anyway, this right here is to prevent that from, you know, going anywhere. But we got our all four points of securement, so we're good to go. But what we're gonna talk about in this vlog is I'm gonna answer some of your questions on the chat or on the YouTube space. Let's go. Oh yeah, this load, by the way, is paying what is it? Oh, 700 bucks. I normally before I would go $1,000 on anything that it takes 1 day to do, you know. I mean, obviously this thing is not gonna take 1 day, right? I mean, literally going 11 miles, it required ramps. And that's the reason why I was actually asking 800. Normally I would ask for 1,000, you know, but I mean, we got to be realistic here, right? I mean, yes, it's a lot of work, really is, but a lot of work or no work at all. You know what I mean? For me, money-wise, right? So if I had never taken this, somebody else would take it, right? So anyway, I think a 700 is a little low, if you ask me, but like I said, it's like a little work is better than no work at all. You know, we're gonna be at the house, you know, it's gonna take us half a day to do this thing because it does not require ramps, right? I mean, it requires ramps, but we don't need ramps because it's going to Sunbelt to Richie Bros. I think if I knew that right away, 700 would not have been a problem. You know, I asked for 800, and then we went back and forth. They posted it for 650, and then they said, 700 is all we could do. But in the end, I was the one who broke down and took it. Like I said, it's just, you can't really, like, whatchamacallit, you can't really be picky, especially this time of the year, you know? It's just, unless you just want to sit around and do nothing, or like I said in the last video, I don't want to go to the Midwest just yet, you know? If I can find ways to make it over here, that's what I'm gonna try to do. You know what I mean? I want to just be around closer to the family, basically, right? Well, there you go, and just like that, we are done. That's one of the easiest loads I've ever do, I think. Like I said, the load required ramps, but Sunbelt to Richie Bros, you don't need ramps. They have ramps, always will. Okay, so let's talk about some of these things, right? Some of your questions and comments and whatnot. I apologize if I haven't been answering them. I really do. I mean to answer them, but sometimes, you know, you get occupied, you get busy doing other things, just like right now. I'm all over the doggone place. Anyway, here's the first question, right? I tried to contact my old customers, couldn't get any response. Man, I feel you. Oh, I'm sorry, ma'am. I feel you. I think that's Miss Oswald. Okay. I think that's a female name. I apologize if I don't know. Okay. Anyway, yes, I share the same sympathy. I called quite a few actually already, old customers, and let me tell you, it's always a freaking no. It's not like they're refusing to give me anything, really. I think it's more they're overwhelmed. They got a lot of people on their list at the moment, you know, so they're really not looking for anybody else. I also have somebody commenting about they're here for poker. If you guys don't know, I used to do a lot of poker vlogs, and I used to play poker a lot, you know, and I think that's something I'm no longer gonna do in the future. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm still gonna play poker, right? It's just that I won't be talking about or vlogging poker hand breakdown to say. Yes, he said 3-betting 6-3 offsuit out of position is probably, actually, yeah, 3-betting, 4-betting, even 5-betting. Nah, I don't think we can do that. That's only on TV. Oh, here's one. He said, why don't you pull sheetrock from North Vegas? I think you're referring to, what is that, gypsum, right? I think that's what you're referring to. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna come back at them, or definitely gonna be hitting them up. See, the only thing about pulling something like that, right, a flatbed load, is that my max that I can haul on this setup is 45,000, you know. I'm heavy. I got a lot of stuff on me. I got a lot of equipment, you know, and this trailer right here, I think if I had gotten the aluminum, yes, definitely I'd be able to pull 47, you know, but nah, this trailer is a little bit more heavy. It's a little bit more heavy on or on the heavy side because it's a combo. See, here goes another one. you want me to 3-bet 7 deuce offsuit, man? Hey, listen, go Zelle me some money. I'm gonna start doing that. I'm kidding. See, the thing is, it's like when you do things like that, you know, it's risky. That's where the real gamble comes in, right? If you're here for trucking and you're not familiar with that, I'm not gonna talk too much about it because it gets crazy, man. Really, mostly when you start doing stuff like that, what he's talking about, and I used to do it a lot too, is you're gambling a lot, you know. Ah, goodness, that truck right there, the turbo on that is hissing like crazy. Then I got a couple from Overtime Trucking, man. I appreciate you. You know, keeping up with me, you know. I appreciate your concern, you know, looking to see what I'm up to, you know. But yeah, it's just a lot of times, man, like I said in the last video, when I get home, that's all I want to do, just, you know, do nothing and be at the house, really just get too lazy, you know. As a matter of fact, I'm actually falling behind on some of the things I'm supposed to be doing when it comes to trucking, you know. So, but yeah, I do appreciate that. I do appreciate that you checking up on me, man. You got my 6. I appreciate that. This question right here, I think if to tell if your car diesel or truck diesel. So I don't know. You definitely got to keep track of it, right? When you get audited, I don't know how that's gonna look like when it comes to IFTA-wise, you know, when you have to produce receipts. I don't know what that receipt looked like, you know, as far as like the difference between the receipt from the diesel side or from the car side. Maybe I should fill up on the auto side just to see what that receipt looks like. These are questions that's been going on for a while, you know. These so just keep that in mind. Anyway, overseas night agents. Oh, where are the overseas night agents? I think most of them are from India. Yeah, majority of them. I believe I actually spoke to a couple of them that are from the Philippines, but I think the majority of them are from India. the reason why I can tell they're from the Philippines is because of the accent, you know. I'm used to hearing those accents. It's just their accent's a little bit more different, you know. And just like that, we are done. So we started at 11 and we are leaving, heading out of here. What time is it? Let me just check. 12:47. 3 hours solid. That's not bad, right? 700. Here's one right here. I got a. She said, I got a 25-year-old truck, hardly problems like you have. One U joint, to do pothole, new compressor, and AC compressor. That's not bad. 25-year-old truck only having those little issues like that. That's not bad at all. She said, clean it up top. We are still here grinding last night. Yeah, I gotta go clean. She's probably talking about the truck. Truck probably dirty. I'm gonna go check her. I keep forgetting. I'm gonna go check out her channel, Peterbilt Girl. She said, I pretty much have to wash, or he's cat daddy said, oh, Caterpillar daddy, huh? With a K. I pretty much have to wash my dump truck every day. Yeah, you know, I could imagine how them dump trucks work, man. I just like, I go through some of these work sites sometimes. I'm like, wow, it's crazy, right? It's just, there's another one, Peterbilt Girl, I'm sorry. She said, I ain't seen you in a while. You okay, man? I do appreciate you guys having my back, man. You got my 6. Appreciate that. That's battle check, right? Battle buddy check, right? I appreciate that. That's a military term, you know. Okay, here's one question, or I mean, it's just basically a statement, right? Not he said, I think I was talking about the Midwest rates, right? So he said, nah, man, you're no nonsense. That's all. You're just telling it like it is, and it's what's wrong you doing to the American truckers. It needs to change. Most of us are surviving. Yeah, that's basically what it is, what we did last year, really. Somebody, when I posted the insurance rates, right, somebody had commented, get out of trucking. Trucking is going to drain you most of your, you know, your hard-earned money. And, you know, from going through last year, I 100% believe that. But when I look at my numbers, you know, from last year, actually, you know, it's not bad, right? But you have to consider, you have to remember, like, I work on this truck a lot, you know, and I mean, not a lot, you know, I do a lot of your basic, you know what I mean, necessary maintenance on this truck. So this truck doesn't break down as often like somebody who just gets behind the wheel and, you know, they don't listen for, you know, road noise or, you know, vibration and things like that or whatever, right? As a matter of fact, I just did an alignment, you know, a 3-axle alignment. I did one last year when I first got the truck. If y'all remember, I did a 3-axle alignment, and I did another one just recently last month because I can feel it starting to pull to the right, you know. And those are some of the things that you do to, you know, if you wanted to maintain and saving money, because them tires are not cheap, right? And you could easily ruin those tires, you know. So I'm getting ready to make another video. I'm telling you, I got so many plans in my head, but I can never get them done. Oh, okay. Here we go. When I said the auto, this is one thing that I thought I didn't know. Mr. Similani said that the nozzle is the only difference with auto and truck diesel. So I guess it just pumps a little slower then, huh? Okay, I can see that. Here's one. Yuye Hakil 3094. he said it's just funny. Hey man, been a subscriber for a while, really appreciate your videos. Personal question to you, my friend. Bisaya ka ba? No, I'm not a Bisaya. I am Kapampangan. That made me laugh. What that is like there's like certain groups, you know, different groups, and you know what, like in the Philippines you have all of these groups, right? Like basically tribe thing, you know. It used to be like a bunch of small little tribes, and then they expand to like bigger, you know, bigger I guess you can call it accent, ethnicity, you know, like within the Philippines, you have all of these different types of ethnicity, like a different, what did you call it? Origin, you know, they have different, like I said, like from tribe, you know, small tribes back in the day. So Bisaya is one of them, Kapampangan is one of them, you know, there's so many more, right? So it's just different parts of the region or whatever you come from, right? So that's basically what that is. I'm gonna do this one as the last one. She said, female trucker here, hey there, love your videos. I love a video of your overall camera setup for recording. Okay, yeah, I'll go do that. Okay, so for those, all right, here we go. This is the camera setup right here. This is the Sony FX3. Yes, I know. When you look up these cameras or these lenses, you're gonna be like, what the heck, dude? You using all of that? It's too fancy. I know. But this is my passion right here. I am very passionate about camera equipment, you know. This actually was a gift, you know, from the one and only. So she gave me that one. She's like, that's gonna be your Christmas present. So anyway, that was like 2-3 years ago. This was given to me, but these ones I slowly acquired throughout time. So these are the G Masters. This one I actually don't even use that much. This one and this one I use them quite often. This is the 24-70 G Master. Then this is the 16-35 G Master. This one never leaves this setup, hardly ever. So when I take like some B-roll, certain, you know, if I wanted certain depth, that's what I use that one. And if I wanted some extreme depth, I use that one. But like I said, I barely use that one. And of course, I use a tripod, right? And that tripod served me nice. And this is the only thing I use to edit is that laptop right there. It's a M1 chip on it. So I got that a couple years ago. A few years ago, actually, about 3 years ago. And also the mic, DJI, what do you call it, wireless mic. So I think this is the second version, but I like these ones a lot. Anyway, that's the whole setup right there, and everything goes into this bag right here. So that's it. For those of you who wants to know, now you know. We're gonna go ahead and end the video there. That's I know, I apologize if I'm not answering a lot of these questions. You know, I should just be able to just answer them, but sometimes I just open a comment and I read it. Trust me, I read all your comments, right? I read it and then I'm like, okay, I'll respond to it later. And then next thing you know, it's just 10, 20 days later, you know what I mean? I never get to respond to it. So I apologize if I don't get to do any of that, but I do read all the comments. Anyway, we're going to end the video there. That's basically all I'm doing, man. It's just trying to find ways to stay here. But we're doing some work here and there. Next video, that's what we're going to focus on, what work we've done to the truck here so far. And then I'm also going to try to put together how we did last year as far as like numbers, you know. So anyway, we will see y'all in the next video.